All right, you lot. Strap in, we're going deep on some Mark Robbins shit today. This wanker's the football legend you wanted the dirt on.
Requested by a listener, yeah.
We're talking FA Cup heroics, saving some big shot manager's ass, international escapades, the whole 9 yards.
Hold on to your bollocks, this is going to be a wild one.
Our guy through this shitstorm. His Wikipedia page, basically the Bible of football stats.
Nuts.
So, Mark Robbins, started at Manchester United. Not some pissant Sunday league, the real fucking deal.
Straight in at the deep end, mate. We're talking 1990, Fergie's first FA Cup win with Manchester United. You know who scored the winning goal in that semi-final replay against Oldham?
Hang on, let me guess. Robbins.
Fucking Mark Robbins, that's how we roll. Talk about pressure.
That's some heavy shit right there. Instant legend status. So what else did he pull off at United? Was that his only claim to fame?
One-hit wonder. Fuck no. This bloke was a goal-scoring machine, second highest scorer after some dude named Mark Hughes. And guess what? He saved Fergie's ass again in a match against Nottingham Forest. That game could have gotten Fergie sacked, no joke. Seriously. United that bad.
They were shitting the bed in the league. 15th place, a total fucking disaster. Everyone thought Fergie was done.
So what happened? Did Robbins work his magic again?
You bet he did. Scored the winning goal. Imagine the bollocks on this guy. Everyone thought Fergie was on his way out, and Robbins single-handedly changed the course of Manchester United history. Fucking mental, right?
Insane. So why did he leave United? Sounds like he was their golden boy.
Well, in the 91-92 season, shit hit the fan. Robbins was benched a lot, probably pissed off as hell.
Yeah, I'd be fuming.
So he did what any self-respecting player would do, told them to shove it, and demanded a transfer.
Fair enough. Bench warmings for wankers. Who snatched him up?
Norwich City coughed up a cool £800,000 for him. And guess what? First game, scores 2 fucking goals against Arsenal at Highbury.
Get the fuck out.
They were losing 2-0 with 15 minutes left on the clock.
No way. So he turned the whole game around. First ever Premier League goal for Norwich, then 2 more from his teammates. And to top it off, Robbins slams in his second goal in the 84th minute for a glorious 4-2 victory.
This cunt was on fire.
Fucking hell. Talk about a debut.
And get this, he became the first English player to score a hat-trick in the Premier League. Against Oldham, no less.
Karma's a bitch, eh?
They finished 3rd in the Premier League that season, almost beat out Manchester United for the title.
Almost had the last laugh.
It was a wild ride. Next season wasn't so great, though. Robbins got injured. Norwich ended up 12th.
Fucking injuries. Always ruining the party. So where'd he end up after Norwich?
Things got a bit spicy. Falling out with the Norwich manager, some prick named John Dehan, ended up at Leicester City. Drama follows this guy everywhere. What happened at Leicester? More glory, more goals.
First season, relegated to Division 1, but the next year, he helped them claw their way back into the Premier League. Even won the League Cup.
The man was a comeback king. Hold up, this is a lot to take in. Promotions, relegations, cup wins, the whole fucking shebang.
And we're just getting started, mate. Just wait till we get to his managerial career.
It's about to get real, eh?
You have no idea. All right, where were we with this nutter's career? Oh yeah, Leicester. It wasn't all sunshine and roses there. He got shipped out on loan a couple of times. First to Copenhagen, then back to England with Reading.
A right footballing nomad then. Bouncing around like a bloody kangaroo. What the fuck was he doing in Copenhagen anyway? Did he at least make an impression?
He did all right, scored 4 goals in 6 games. They even gave him a mental nickname. Batman.
Batman. You taking the piss.
Dead serious. Apparently the Danish fans loved it.
Fucking hell, I bet they did. Did he even try to learn the lingo?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Football's a universal language, right?
Yeah.
So after his Danish adventure, he had a quick stint in Spain with Orense, then popped over to Greece to play for Panionios. This bloke was racking up the air miles.
Sounds like he had a taste for the exotic.
Oh, and while he was at Panionios, he had a loan spell back in England with Manchester City.
For Circer.
Fucking injury cut it short, though.
Those bloody injuries. Always cropping up. So after all that globe-trotting, did he finally settle down in England?
He did, mate. Signed with Walsall in '99, spent a season banging in goals. Then in 2000, he moved to Rotherham United. Remember them?
Yeah, that's where he ended up managing later, right?
Bingo! But before we get to his managerial days, let's wrap up this mental playing career. He makes his debut for Rotherham, and guess who they're playing against?
Walsall.
You got it! And to make things even more interesting, he scores 2 goals against his former team.
No mercy.
The man was a goal-scoring machine, even bagged a hat-trick against Swindon Town.
Sounds like a fan favorite.
For sure. But in 2003, he got loaned out to Bristol City, kept up his goal-scoring streak, even helped them get to the Football League Trophy final. But get this, Rotherham recalled him before the final, so he couldn't play.
You're having a laugh. That's bollocks.
It was. Bristol City won the final anyway. Robbins went back to Rotherham, had a falling out with the club, and ended up joining Sheffield Wednesday in late 2003.
Another new team. Another chance to make a big entrance. Did he score in his debut again?
Would you believe it? 2 goals for Sheffield Wednesday in a Football League trophy match.
This guy was unstoppable.
But his time there was short-lived. In 2004, he joined Burton Albion, a non-league team. And that, my friend, was the curtain call on his professional playing career.
So that's the end of his playing days.
Yeah.
Goals, trophies, even a few caps for the England under-21 team. What a fucking ride.
Hold on to your hats, because now we're diving into his managerial career. And it's just as mental, if not more so.
All right, lay it on me. Did he manage to replicate his success on the pitch from the sidelines? Did he turn into some tactical genius?
He had his ups and downs, like any manager. But one thing's for sure. The man knows how to make a splash. Remember Rotherham United, where he ended up as a player?
Yeah.
That's where he cut his teeth as a manager.
Right. So how did he get the gig? Did they just hand it to him because he was a club legend?
Not exactly. He started as an assistant manager under some bloke named Alan Nill. But by February 2007, the Millers were in deep shit, facing relegation. Nill got the boot, and Robbins was thrown in at the deep end as caretaker manager.
Trial by fire, eh? So did he sink or swim?
He swam, mate. He fucking swam. Won 3 out of 6 games and pulled the club off the bottom of League One. That earned him the permanent manager position in April 2007. Not bad for a newbie.
Pretty impressive for a first-timer. What happened in his first full season in charge? Did he keep working miracles and save them from relegation again?
He almost got them promoted. They were in the running for automatic promotion for most of the season, but a late dip in form screwed it all up.
Ah, that's gotta sting. So close, yet so far. Still a damn good first season as manager, though.
And his second season was even crazier. They had a 17-point deduction. Can you believe that shit?
17. Fucking hell, what for?
Some financial irregularities, the usual bollocks, and he still almost got them promoted again.
Sounds like he was building something special at Rotherham. Why'd he leave then? Did a bigger club come knocking?
They did. Barnsley, a championship club, came calling in September 2009. He couldn't resist the chance to move up the ladder. They were at the bottom of the table when he took over.
Another rescue mission. Was he able to pull off another Houdini act?
You bet your arse he did. By Christmas, they were sitting comfortably mid-table, 9 points clear of relegation. They even went on an 8-game unbeaten streak.
The man was a miracle worker.
Yeah.
But you said he had his ups and downs. What happened at Barnsley? Did they finally get relegated?
They dodged the bullet in his first season, but things went south the next year. Robbins and the Barnsley board had a falling out, probably some power struggle bullshit. He ended up resigning at the end of the 2010-11 season.
Boardroom drama. Classic. So what's next on this roller coaster ride? Where did he end up after Barnsley?
He landed the manager's job at Coventry City in September 2012, a club that would become his legacy. But that, my friend, is a story for part 3 of our deep dive.
You've got me hooked. Let's hear about his time at Coventry City.
Don't go anywhere. We're just getting to the good part.
All right, hit me with the Coventry City lowdown. What kind of shit show was he walking into?
Picture this. September 2012, Coventry's a fucking disaster. League One, barely treading water. Robbins was their 3rd manager that year. Third, that tells you everything.
So a complete clusterfuck. Did he even stand a chance?
Lost his first game in charge, 2-1 to Carlisle United. Not exactly the dream start, is it?
So he inherited a sinking ship. Did he patch it up, or did it go down in flames?
He not only patched it up, he built a fucking palace on the wreckage. This guy turned Coventry around, went from relegation candidates to playoff hopefuls in the blink of an eye.
Sounds like vintage Robbins. So, any highlights at Coventry? Did they bag any silverware?
He didn't just win silverware, he cemented his name in Coventry's history, got them to the area final of the Football League trophy, a whisker away from Wembley. And get this, he went head-to-head with Premier League giants, Arsenal in the League Cup, Tottenham in the FA. They lost, sure, but they put up a hell of a fight.
Balls of steel, taking on those big boys. So, if things were going so well, why the fuck did he leave Coventry the first time?
Huddersfield Town came calling in February 2013. Facing relegation, thought Robbins was their savior. Coventry let him talk to Huddersfield, and, well, he jumped ship.
Another rescue mission. Did he manage to pull Huddersfield's arse out of the fire?
Barely. Avoided relegation on the last day of the season thanks to a draw with Barnsley, his old stomping ground. But things didn't work out at Huddersfield. Left by mutual consent after a shit start to the 2014-15 season.
Another short-lived gig. So did he take a break, or was he straight back into the fray?
Back in the game within a few months, managing Scunthorpe United in League One. Another short and pretty unsuccessful run, got sacked in January 2016. Scunthorpe barely dodged relegation.
Sounded like his managerial career was going down the shitter. Was that it for Robbins, or did he have one last hurrah left in him?
One hell of a hurrah. March 2017, Coventry came knocking again. Rock bottom of League Two, staring relegation in the face.
The prodigal son returns. Did he manage to pull off another miracle and save them from the abyss?
He did more than that. Orchestrated one of the most unbelievable turnarounds in English football history. April 2017, a month after coming back, led Coventry to victory in the EFL Trophy final at Wembley. Beat Oxford United 2-1.
A trophy in his first month. You having a laugh.
And that was just the beginning. He got them promoted from League Two through the playoffs, ended their 3-year absence from League One, smashed club records left and right, their first top 6 finish in 48 years, their first promotion in 51 years, their highest ever points total in a season. The man was a fucking phenomenon.
A proper Coventry legend. So what happened next? Did they manage to stay in League One?
They did more than just stay. After a respectable 8th finish in the 2018-19 season, Robbins signed a new contract. Then, in the 2019-20 season, they achieved the unthinkable.
Don't tell me. They got promoted to the championship.
They did. Robbins led them to the League One title, lost only 3 games all season, and went unbeaten from December onwards. Phenomenal.
He took them from the bottom of League Two to the championship in just 3 years. Mental. What about their return to the championship? Did they survive?
They did more than survive. Exceeded all expectations, finished 16th in their first season back, and they kept getting better, finished 12th the next season, their highest league position in over a decade.
Unbelievable. He really built something special at Coventry. Did he stay put, or did someone try and poach him?
He stayed with Coventry, signed another new contract in May 2022. Clearly believed in what he was building, and the fans adored him. In the 2022-23 season, they finished 5th in the championship and even made it to the playoff final.
Get in.
Sadly, they lost on penalties to Luton Town, missed out on a fairy tale return to the Premier League.
Gutting. So close, yet so far. Still, reaching the playoff final is a massive achievement. What happened the following season?
They had a solid start, even reached the FA Cup semi-finals for the first time since 1987. Faced Manchester United, Robin's old team. They put up a hell of a fight, came back from 3-0 down to tie the game in stoppage time.
Nope.
But lost on penalties. A real kick in the bollocks. But it showed just how far Coventry had come under Robbins.
What a story. From saving some managers' arse to becoming a Coventry City legend, Mark Robbins has had one hell of a career.
He's an icon, mate, and his story's not over yet. Who knows what the future holds for Mark Robbins, but one thing's for sure. He'll always be remembered as a winner, a fighter, a man who never gives up.
Damn right. Well, there you have it, folks. The incredible story of Mark Robbins from Manchester United to Coventry City and beyond. Goals, trophies, drama, passion. It's been a wild fucking ride. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of Mark Robbins.
It's been a pleasure. Until next time, folks.